Hi Anis mate, just a quick app review. I'll just run through all the basic functions, just give you some opinion on it as well. So open it up. I've just reset the phone so we're on a fresh start. So just on a fresh start. So just wait for the screen to load. So there we have the app, so open it up. Splash screen looks good. Now with the login, Anis, just so normally with apps they don't log out straight away, but with this app, it does log out after like an hour or so. I was just wondering, is it possible if the timeout can be increased, because this is quite frustrating. Every time you start the app up, having to put your password and details in. Okay, so first of all, let's just have a quick look. So we've got my media, the circle loading screen, approved media, so it shows the approved media there. There's two here. See, it's duplicated it. It does duplicate stuff quite a lot, the app. I've just deleted them all. We'll go to there's no pending because I've just deleted all the pending, so it says no media available. That's good. And there should be no rejected media. Yep, no rejected media, and so that gives clear message, no media available. So add new media. So first of all, we'll get a fresh picture. Just give it a minute. So we've got a picture there. Press tick. So straight away gives you the chance to resize the image or keep it as the original. So this works really well. So you can move it around. You can make it smaller if you use two fingers, and you can rotate as well, and then zoom in. So we'll tick that, and then the image appears up at the top, which is good. And we'll type Google graph, and then Google Analytics, and then graph. Google Analytics, add new, then save. Now here, when you click save, this is quite frustrating because it doesn't show any loading sign. Then it moves straight to the pending media, and you can see the graph is the pending, so that's good. Then my account, and you can do all the basics there. Add a bio if you wanted to, so that's all fine. That's what you'd expect. Now let me just show you this though. So add new media, yeah, and then we'll take a picture from our phone, and we'll go with this one. I took this earlier with you, and we'll approve that one because that's the way we want it. And you see, it takes, when the picture's a little bit bigger, it takes some time for the image to show up. So this is like a 4 megabyte file, or 5 megabytes, whatever. And so this is, I mean, there's nothing to indicate it's loading. Also, these two at the top, I don't know, I mean, it's pretty obvious what's happening there, but maybe, no, I think it's pretty obvious. Camera, maybe camera photo library, maybe we could put the word on, or nah, maybe not. It should be obvious. But you see, we're still just sitting looking at the screen with no idea if this picture's going to load or not. So it's a little bit of a challenge really, because I'm just thinking from a user's perspective, they wouldn't know that that image is loading. So we'll just wait and see what happens. Actually, while that loads, just save wasting time, just show you this on the website. I don't know if there's any way to speed it up or not. I guess it is what it is with the site, but it's not what I'm really moaning about right now. So you can see, mate, the image still hasn't loaded up there. So there's just no way, like, I'm just thinking from a user perspective, they wouldn't know that that image is still loading. So we select the image, so the grey bar, you've fixed that now, which is fantastic. I was just wondering, now we've got rid of that thing here, the advert, could they move up a little bit? So the comments, member tags, Australia, Rainbow Lorikeet, could they move up just a little bit? Maybe just tidy, just so it looks a bit tidier. And then download. And you can see that was on that screen for ages. It had fully loaded at the top, but it's still giving me that problem. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I just hope that we can do something so we can avoid that occurring, because I'm just thinking from a user's perspective, that would definitely, you know, put them off, because look, the page is fully loaded. There's no circle anymore. There's nothing to suggest it's not loading. And then download, and it goes to this page. It's just a little bit, I just think that, you know, people wanting to download it, it might cause them some frustration. So as you can see with the app Annie's, this is still not showing the image. So let's just so it's just showing a blank screen. So let's just go test, test, and let's see what happens if we hit save. So I'm not sure now if that's uploading this, whatever this is, or not. I'm not really sure, so I guess we'll just leave it for a minute and see what happens. Let's just see. So this has been on now for a good 1 minute, full load. Let's see if it works now. Yeah, so it goes here. It's definitely some kind of error. Okay, so that's now 3 or 4 minutes, and that says it's uploaded. So we'll click OK, and we'll see if it shows in the other screen. So remember, it was a picture of the Skype with you. So it just appears there. So again, there's nothing to indicate if that is there's nothing to indicate if this was loading up or not, but that wasn't too long of a delay. Oh, and there it says, okay, your media has successfully uploaded. So we'll click OK, and then it's duplicated for some reason. Oh, maybe I pressed it twice, but even so, you wouldn't know just with a blank screen what was necessarily going on. So what we'll do now is move up to the site. So we go onto the website here. Just logging in. and we'll go to media queue. I've just cleared the queue just so we've got a fresh queue, and you've got these two images. Now luckily it creates, I checked this straight away, so the image cropper, it creates this originals. Would it be possible that like the title could be, the photo could be named as part of the title or something? If not, that's fine, but just out of interest, would it be possible that this is part of the title there? Each one in the image cropper gives its unique asset number, so it's not a major issue. Just maybe it would be useful, say for example here, Google or Google Graph, if that said like Google Graph and then this code afterwards, just I don't know, just for the storage of the photos. Anyway, so back end, the site's all working fine. Front end, obviously I've complained to you already about that a few times, but with the app I'm finding it to be pretty difficult to, I mean it's working fine. Let me just go back to the home page and then we'll load it up again. So dashboard. So let's see, add new media. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, just quickly, I'm going to take a photo in the room. Yeah, okay, so I've got a photo there, and then I'm going to go back to the app and open it up. Okay, then I'm going to take a photo from the photo thing from here, and I'm going to select that photo, and then I'm going to upload it. And again, you can see there's nothing to indicate that it's loading, and we can sit here for about 3 or 4 minutes while this image uploads to this screen, and like I said, there's nothing to show that that's actually occurring right now. It's the same with the photo when you take the photo. And so you from a user's perspective, I'm just wondering if that could be any quicker, the way that process happens, because like example, and then example, and then example, add. So the image isn't uploaded yet, but then we click save, and again there's nothing to indicate that that is doing anything with that data. Alright mate, so that's kind of the problems I've been facing the first time around. The other issue the other day with the screen just permanently loading, I was just getting bad signal where I was. I've tested it with 4G today and it does work, but it have the same problem with the length of the image taken to actually upload to the screen, and nothing to indicate that that is actually occurring. Just wondering if there's a better way we can do that. Maybe like a quick preview there or something. So as you can see, it's uploaded here, and the data's there, and you see it's got the circle loaded there, and then it's loaded. So yep, that's pretty much where we're at. Thanks mate, I'll send a video now. Bye.